The main thing when you have neurodiversity is finding your own language, because not everyone speaks in words. When you study the systems of biology, you start to see the behaviours and how it kind of mimics your own. And then over time, you can relate to the elements of matter and the systems of science that make you compared to someone on television. It just doesn't feel right, which science does. When you're autistic, it's almost as if every single sense and social operation or logistical operation is just a blinding feat. How I dealt with that was by identifying how it felt when you look at white light. It overwhelms everything, it's like nothing can escape. And so I thought, how am I going to relate to this element of matter to make myself matter? I'm actually a biochemist and did my PhD in bioinformatics. And I'm continuing to look at how different therapies can be designed for different diseases by looking at the protein structures. So that's where I really enjoy the parts of science, is when you look at things on an atomic level. The other part of my work is writing. I only found out I was autistic because my parents got a diagnosis for me when I was 8. I do have ADHD. I realised that on my own when I went into a 9-to-5 job. Suddenly in an environment that is meant to be for everyone makes you realise that it's for no one. When it comes to recruiting people who are neurodivergent, you have to actually think outside the box. We're human and we process the world differently and we have different needs. However, that also means that we ultimately will have a different strategy. We'll have a different way of viewing and sorting out what we see into what can be done. Lightyear Foundation enable people who are from a place of difference to feel that they are confident enough to communicate what they need. To get through, you have to not apologise for the way that you understand the world, because that will make sense one day. Lightyear Foundation is cracking at that. So, it gives the opportunity for people to actually live, and this is where we should be putting our attention, and our focus is in the future generations of people that are divergent and have incredible minds. It's enabling them to feel not only informed, but that they can exist in a space. They can see themselves in professions that originally were inaccessible to them.